What's good, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub, show your boys some love. Real quick video, man. Just wanted to do a general, regular breakdown of the game. Last night, I was just, talking my shit. I gotta talk my shit to Lakers fans. I'm disappointed in some of you Lakers fans who didn't chime in or whatever and give y'all real opinions. Y'all ducked the fade, but it is what it is. I expected y'all to. But Phoenix Suns come out here and get this win, 114 and 104. Led by Dario Saric with 21 points off the bench. CP3 10 assists. Mikal Bridges led us in rebounds. But the real true hero of the story, I gotta take my hat off to Dario Saric. Came out here and played well. DA also chipped in with 17 points, 5 rebounds, but he didn't play. It didn't seem like he played at all in the fourth quarter. As we know, Devin Booker got ejected in the third quarter with like 7 minutes left to go. And I feel like the Phoenix Suns realized what the Lakers were doing, because I feel like the Lakers were playing possum. That's why I'm not too enthused, too happy, too excited about this game, because I don't feel like we seen the Lakers' real game plan. They purposely put Jared Dudley out there and played him heavy minutes. Let's see how many minutes he played. Jared Dudley got heavy minutes last night, y'all. Where is he at? There you go. 11 minutes for Jared Dudley. 0 points, 2 rebounds. 0 for 2 from the field. Anytime you're seeing somebody like that get, over 10 minutes, they're playing possum. Like, that's a clear indicator of a team playing possum. Montrezl Harrell played 18 minutes. I feel like they're hiding that pick and roll with LeBron James and Montrezl Harrell. This is very smart from Frank Vogel, in my opinion, because you're going to see this team in the playoffs. You don't want to give us too much film to break down come playoff time. So great, brilliant game plan from the Lakers. The Phoenix Suns, I think we waited a little bit too long to hide our hand, because I feel like Monty Williams didn't play DeAndre Ayton in the fourth quarter because he was trying to hide his hand. But you waited a little bit too late. But it is what it is, though. We got the win regardless. But the Lakers, they're playing games. I know what they're doing. I'm not stupid. And shout out to Monty Williams for, realizing it. And he sat DA and played Dario Saric. This is going to be a matchup to look forward to in the playoffs. I can't wait until we see the Lakers. I'm going to be honest with you. This will be a monumental win for us. If we were to knock them off in the playoffs, that would be a very big win for us. You knock off the Lakers, because they beat us last time we was in the playoffs. A lot of y'all probably don't remember. The Lakers knocked us off in the playoffs, man. Western Conference Finals, Kobe's last championship ring. They beat us in the Western Conference Finals. So this will be a revenge series for us, and a passing of the torch, right? If we were to knock the Lakers off, that'll be pretty much LeBron James' last chance, last hurrah, and Devin Booker's insurgence into superstar status, right? In my opinion, that's when Devin Booker will become a superstar. As far as that ejection, I didn't really too much agree with it, just off the premise of it, the morality of it. I don't feel like it was a good call from the referees, but I can understand it, because Devin Booker was chirping and complaining and bitching. Ever since he got tripped up and they called a foul on him, he was bitching the whole game, and you got to penalize him for that. A double tech, I don't feel like that was worthy, but Devin Booker, he brought that on himself, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. I wasn't upset about it when it happened. I just said, hey, next man up, man, and that's exactly what the team did. Dario Saric came in, got buckets. We got some good production from Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne was playing solid, even though he didn't score. He looked solid out there in his spot minutes. E'Twaun Moore, Abdel Nader, man. Shout out to Abdel Nader with 3 blocks. It seems like anytime somebody beats him off the dribble, he's always a threat to at least contest the shot, if not block it. I think that's a very underrated aspect of this game that doesn't really get too much shine, but I'm starting to notice it, game in and game out. He's putting in excellent effort on the defensive end, and I like what I see from him. Chris Paul, 8 points, 10 assists. Great all-around game. A lot of people, like I said, man, y'all say he's not playing at an all-star level. I beg to differ. I feel like he's actually playing at an MVP level. And this is killing that narrative that, because there's a lot of people who's now starting to say Chris Paul is an MVP candidate. Well, if you're going to say Chris Paul is an MVP candidate, you're admitting that Steve Nash deserved his MVP award, his back-to-back MVP awards, remember? Right? Remember, y'all said Steve Nash didn't deserve MVP because Kobe and all these other players put up better numbers. Well, y'all calling CP3 an MVP candidate when there's a lot of players in the league putting up better numbers on better teams, quote unquote, allegedly, right? Like Joel Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, they're all putting up better numbers on better teams, right? So which one is it, right? Come on now, what we talking about here? I got love for CP3. I feel like he's a top 3 MVP candidate. That's just me being biased. But if we're going to be objective and consistent about our narratives that we're pushing, we got to make sure we keep that in mind, man. You know, I ain't going to sit here and say CP3 is not the most valuable player on the team, but I will say y'all not consistent with y'all arguments. Jay Crowder, 15 points, solid production, 5 for 8 from the field. Mikal Bridges all over the place with 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Man, this dude here, man, is a Swiss Army knife, man. Simple and plain. Can we give him some more praise? Y'all know I'm big on Mikal Bridges. That's my favorite player on this team. Big time production from him. But like I said, this is a short-handed Lakers. LeBron James came out here and gave him 38 points, man. He did everything he could to get this win. I'm not mad at LeBron, you know, but I'm proud of my sons for containing everybody else, right? LeBron had 38, but Dennis Schroeder had 17 on 17 shots, so bad efficiency, right? Terrible efficiency. Taylor Horton-Tucker, I expected him to come out here and give him buckets, right? 16 points, but defensively, he pretty much gave up the same amount of points defensively. He was horrible on the defensive end. So great job for the Phoenix Suns for abusing him and attacking his weaknesses, period, point blank. But it is what it is. Let's do a standing check real quick. I just want to make sure we're in the right spot. I want to make sure y'all know where we at in the rankings. So yeah, as it currently stands, the Phoenix Suns are second in the West. Like I was telling people, CJ, I heard you coming out talking about the Phoenix Suns wasn't going to pass the Lakers after this win. You're a damn liar. You don't know nothing about basketball, obviously, because as it stands, we're second in the West. Let's look at our next games, man. Let's look at our next games. Because we're poised to be, you know, second in the West for a good minute, if not finishing the season off second in the West. And that's a great position to be in, especially seeing how we missed the playoffs last year. To immediately be top in the West after a season like last year, which we had a lot of promise last year. It's not like we were just abysmal. You know, we had a lot of promise, a lot of injuries, and a lot of suspensions. But it is what it is. No excuses. So we play the Golden State Warriors next, the Portland Trail Blazers. We got the Indiana Pacers, the Memphis Grizzlies. We play the Minnesota Timberwolves twice. We play the Lakers again at home. Miami, Orlando, Toronto, Charlotte, Atlanta, Chicago. So, I mean, we could very well streak up again, right? Every team on the list we've beaten already, with the exception of Miami, of course. But we've beaten, and Charlotte. We need to get their ass. We need to get Charlotte the hell out of here, right? But pretty much everybody else we beat. So I'm not too concerned with the rest of our roster, with the rest of the games. I mean, we can even go to the next 16 games. We got OKC, the Houston Rockets. We play the Jazz, play the Clippers. So that's 2 back-to-back tough games. But then we get the Washington Wizards, who we need to beat because they beat us last time we played them. We got the Houston Rockets again, the Miami Heat, the Sacramento Kings, San Antonio Spurs. So it's relatively an easier schedule, right? We got 4 straight playoff contender games with the Milwaukee Bucks, 76ers, Boston Celtics, and the Brooklyn Nets, and the New York Knicks. So, I mean, the schedule gets moderately tougher, but I'm not too concerned. I have enough confidence in this team in which I can say we could at least go 20-10 in the next 30 games, right? And that'll keep us at least where we're at. If we could just go 20-10 in the next 30 games. So it is what it is. That's all I got. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I think this video a little bit too long as it is. Hitman next. Like I said, great win for the Phoenix Suns. Great job moving up to the second spot in the West. It's no coincidence. Like I said, Devin Booker, CP3, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cameron Johnson. The list goes on, man. We're poised for the playoffs. That's all I'm really worried about. I don't care about regular season games. I'm pretty much focused on the playoffs. That's where my mindset is at, right? Because I know it's ring season in Phoenix. And y'all gonna realize before you know it, we're gonna be poised, like I said, for a championship, holding up that trophy, right? And y'all gonna be able to come back here and say, Hitman X told you. Simple and plain. But Hitman X, that's all I got. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. I'm out of here.